to a withdrawal from the district and explore that process. In the meantime, totally separate from the fact that every week we meet with SAD 44 to negotiate withdrawal, which will be voted on, in the next few months, hopefully. The school board is planning their budget for this coming fall. And so, on an isolated issue, they just decided that even though we're negotiating to get out of the district and trying to come up with a plan for that with, us and them, not SAD 44 in the town of Andover, then that they just couldn't see wanting to continue operating Andover Elementary for this coming school year. The 140 number was sort of random. It was a number that they chose. We offered them the 68. They came back and picked this number. It was kind of, I'm not really sure how they came up with it. And if they, and the risk of being more complicated, if we don't raise this money today and on Monday they close the school, then if we wanted to keep it open, it actually would cost us $250,000.
Who closed the school though? Does the district close the school or the regional?
Well, the district votes first, and then the town has an opportunity to keep it open. So right now we have an opportunity to keep it open for $140,000. If they voted to close it on Monday and it came back to the town, then we would be having to pay like maybe somewhere between $220,000 and $250,000. So in their mind, they're thinking $140,000 is a break.
I'm going to go here and then I'll hear from a few folks who haven't spoke yet, and I'll come back around. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Wendy Hutchins. The committee to withdraw has worked for 2 years to get us to this point. And SAD 44, unlike RSU 10 and some of the other districts around, aren't willing to even meet us part way. They're holding us ransom up here. And this is a ransom payment, as far as I can see. And in order to move forward and continue with our withdrawal process, to be independent and go on our own and get out of the debt that SAD 44 wants to incur, I think we need to come up with this money today to keep that process moving forward. Correct me if I'm wrong, if that's where we're at.
Okay, I'm going to go to the gentleman in the hat in the back.
We ponied up for the last 2 years to keep this process going, and I agree with what everybody else has said, that SAD is kind of holding us hostage, but to keep this process going, I think we have to raise this money, and we don't know what's going to happen down the road. There's several circumstances that could happen that would increase our taxes to this amount or more for every year as long as we're in the district. And if we don't raise this money, we'll never know what the cost will be. We've raised it for the last 2 years to try to keep this process going, to keep our school open till we could find out what it is going to cost us.